Yo, what is up, you guys? Your boy Swag-kun back into the game with another video, and today we're going to be going over the brand new massive roundup update that's coming right after the 5.5-year anniversary. So there are brand new implementations into the game, you know what I'm saying, to level up your X ultimates and your jutsus without having to use the froggies, as well as should you summon for the new Edo Hashi and Haku now with rekits in the game. So without further ado, let's get straight into it because we got a lot to go over. So starting off, we got the new color protection battle gimmick and the new jutsu XP acquisition stages. So we'll be going right through that, and I'll go ahead and explain everything that y'all need to know with this new update. So starting off, color protection added to fortress effects. So if you guys remember in the suppression missions during the 5.5-year anniversary, I know a lot of people were struggling fighting against Pain because he would glow a certain color and you would need to use a certain shinobi. So if he would glow red, you would need to use a red type shinobi in order to inflict damage. If he would glow yellow, you needed the yellow type shinobi, and so on and so forth. So basically this is a similar way. As you guys could see, Crimson Protection Endurance activates on the battlefield. So instead of using a specific shinobi, you're going to need to use a specific jutsu type. So these are the 5 different ones, the 5 different colors for all 5 different natures for jutsus in the game. So right here for the new Edo Hashi X Ultimate, as you guys can see right here on the bottom right, it says color protection special and it's red. So in the roundup missions, they're going to be basically having the boss have a red type endurance. So in order to inflict more damage, you're going to need to use Edo Hashirama's X Ultimate because it has a color protection special of red. So it seems like they're going to start implementing this into X Ultimates in the future for the new roundup stages, just to make them a little bit harder, I'm assuming. But I personally use like Final Valley Naruto and Sasuke for the roundup missions, and you're still able to complete it, but it's going to be a lot easier when you use the specific color protection special X ultimates that the game provides. So nothing too crazy, you know what I'm saying? It's not too bad. It doesn't make the game insanely more difficult, but it does help out a lot in order to complete the roundup missions faster, and I'm sure they're going to be doing this in the future for all-out mission and suppression missions as well. So just keep an eye out for that. Now also, jutsu XP acquisition stages. So this is what's actually a fat dub from Bandai. So for now, basically every single roundup mission from now on is going to have a special jutsu card, a special X Ultimate card, or a regular jutsu card that will be gaining XP while you play the mission. So XP is basically what you use when you use your froggies, when you synthesize copies of an X Ultimate jutsu in order to level up your card from level 1 all the way up to level 15, right? So now when you go into the game, as you guys can see, enhancement support. So these are all the ninja cards that need less materials in order to level up faster. And Edo Hashirama is, you know, featured obviously because he has a new banner. So if you have Edo Hashirama's new X Ultimate and you equip it onto him while you grind roundup mission, as you guys can see right here, you can gain XP for that X Ultimate jutsu while you grind out missions. So you can basically level it up all the way up to level 10 just by grinding roundup missions without having to use any frogs, without having to, you know, get copies of the X Ultimate or anything like that. So as you guys can see, keep playing the roundup mission to enhance the jutsu level of the target ninja card, but you will be unable to collect jutsu XP for that card if you don't have it. So if you don't have his new X Ultimate, you won't be able to grind it up to level 10, obviously, because you don't have the card, you know what I'm saying? And once you hit level 10 on that X Ultimate, you won't be able to level it up anymore from the roundup mission. But that's basically 10 free levels just by grinding up the missions, which is honestly really dope. It's very free to play friendly, and that's honestly so solid. Also, here's a new thing right here. So this is the you can get XP from other shinobi cards. So let me go ahead and show you guys that real quick because I know it's a little bit complicated. So let's say, for example, we want to try Wano Ninja Sasuke, right? So you're gonna go to synthesize right here. Okay, so let's say that I want to level up this to level 15, but I have no frogs. Let's just use our imagination and pretend I have no frogs. So now there's a new thing up here on the top right that says XP distribution. As you guys can see, I have no XP right now. So how do you get XP from other shinobi cards? So you can actually go ahead to XP collection, and I have all of these jutsus right here. Some of these, like this one right here, right? So you can go ahead, let's go ahead and use this old Sasuke jutsu right here. You can only use jutsus that are higher than level 1. So this one is level 6 out of 8. So since this is just a copy, I'm gonna go ahead and, as you guys can see, it's dropping it down to level 5. So you're basically stealing XP from this in order to use it on Water Ninja Sasuke's X Ultimate Jutsu. So I'm gonna steal, as you guys can see, it's dropping down the levels all the way down to level 1. So I'm gonna go ahead and steal that. All right, so now I got all that XP. Now it says card XP 1470. So now we're gonna go back here, synthesize jutsu, and now I have 1470 XP that I can now use to level up my X Ultimate. And look, one card from Water Ninja Sasuke almost got me to level 14, and now you can use your Ryo, and your Ryo will actually be able to level that up for you. That is so dope. So as you guys can see, this is a very dope way in order to level up your X Ultimates, your regular jutsus, whatever you want to level up. You can now use your old ninjutsu cards. So let's say you have really old cards for Sasuke, like cards you don't even use no more, maybe like something like this. You can now strip the levels from those cards in order to level up your current X Ultimate cards. And that's honestly such a dub from Bandai, because it makes it a lot more free to play friendly, and it really helps out all the veteran players as well because of all the extra ninjutsu cards that you have that are just kind of sitting there. So that's honestly a really fat dub. Really helps you get your shinobis maxed out, and it's really gonna help save up your froggies as well. So fat dub from Bandai, bro. This is actually a really big dub. But anyways, let's go ahead and get straight into Hashirama and whether or not he is worth it. Haku, obviously, unfortunately, it's a shinobi story mission, so these are never worth it, bro. These are never ever worth it. So I'm sorry, you know, Haku is a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, this guy right here, this guy isn't gonna be worth it unless you're really down bad for Haku. I mean, hey, I get it, bro. I get it. I respect it, but you know, he's not really worth it kit wise. So let's go ahead and get straight into whether or not Edo Hashirama is worth your Shinos. Let's go ahead and break down his kit. Let's get it. All right, you guys, so we're gonna go ahead and break down Edo Hashirama's kit and see how good he is and whether or not he is gonna be worth your Shino. So first things first, we got Sage Art, Wood Style, Shitsusha, Gaisako, Artifacts of the Buddha. Creates a huge statue of Buddha, causing massive damage, greatly decreasing enemies' chakra. Let's see what the boosts are. So increases defense of all allies on the same floor. Pretty dope. It reduces the chakra that they receive, restores their chakra by a massive amount, revives the user once if they are defeated. Oh, that's nice. So that means he's gonna have the Final Valley Sasuke effect, where every single time he uses his X Ultimate, he's gonna revive himself. So that's nice. That's very solid. Increases damage dealt, reduces endurance of Crimson Protection by 10. So, you know, that's what I was talking about with the color protection thing. Large changes to huge. Increases cooldown time of all enemies, as the effect halves cooldown time of all allies on the same floor. And at level 15, increase X Ultimate nature resistance changes to large, and cooldown time is ignored for all allies. So they'll be able to spam jutsus at level 15 out of 15 X Ultimate. So when the red bar is full, inflicts enemies with a seal, blah blah blah. After X Ultimate is used, the character will be immune to recoil and will no longer be affected by certain traps. Oh, that's different, bro. I like that. That's different. So not being inflicted by recoil basically means that they won't get knocked back anymore. Basically, whenever he gets hit by a jutsu, he won't get hit by recoil. So basically, he's not going to get knocked down. He's not going to get knocked up, knocked back, whatever the case may be. He's going to be standing strong, bro. He's going to be strong, and he's not going to get knocked back. And he won't be affected by certain traps. So I don't know if that means seal traps, maybe bear traps, tornado traps. I'm not really too sure. But that's really good as an attack mission main and a support. And on defense, it's actually really good that he doesn't get hit by recoil. So that's actually very solid. Let's go ahead and check out his X Ultimate. So honestly, I really like the animation for this, bro. His Hashirama, OG Hashirama's old ultimate is kind of mixed into this. So there's that OG Hashirama ult, and then that wombo combo special right on top of it. I think that's honestly so clean. It's basically full room. I mean, I feel like it's a really good AoE, and on top of that, it's a pretty decently long animation. So I think it's really solid. I like it a lot, and I think it's really dope. So let's go ahead and get into his limit break. X Ultimate is definitely a dub though. I really like that so far. So we got his limit break right here. Wood Style, Golden Wood, and Dummy Bras. Jutsu summons a wooden golem and dragons, causing damage, greatly decreasing enemies' chakra on defense, inflicts seal, increases enemy ninjutsu cooldown time, that's nice. Decreases their resistances, negates stat increases, recovers chakra for all allies, recovers their HP, okay, makes user invincible for a set period of time, detects traps, increases whatever, medium changes to large, chakra recovery increases, makes all allies on the same floor invincible for a set period of time, increases their X ultimate boost gauge, and reduces damage by 20%. So that's pretty good. So it makes him a little bit more tanky. At limit break 2 gives him double strip, and at limit break 3 increases X boost gauge for all allies on the same floor. So honestly, not too bad. The only bad thing about this is that, okay, so Edo Hashirama gets a lot of invincibility. Let me go ahead and show you guys. So he gets invincibility throughout this whole iframe right here, which is nice. You know, that's very, very good. He gets a lot of invincibility by himself on there. And as you guys can see, it has a lot of range, has really good trap detection, and it's a long animation. But the only problem is that his team doesn't get invincibility for that whole iframe. As you guys can see, when the animation is over, he's going to have invincibility. Look, the little sparkles. Oh, that's at level 8. Never mind. Basically, when the animation is over, he gets a little bit of invincibility after the animation is done. That invincibility after the animation is done is what the team is going to get. So it's not like Final Valley Naruto, because Final Valley Naruto, when he's during the Kurama Roar and the Tailed Beast Bomb and all that shit, that's when the whole team gets a huge amount of invincibility. But Edo Hashirama only gives that to his team for like a second or two after the animation is done. So that's not too great for the team, but that's really good for him. It's going to make him survive a lot better, but not his team, unfortunately. So next up, we got Wood Style Wooden Dummy Sealed Palms Jutsu. Summons wood golem palms, causing damage, ignoring nature resistance, which is good. Greatly decreases chakra, decreases enemies defense, as well as their seal resistance. So that's really good. So if you have 100% seal resistance and you get hit by this jutsu, it's going to drop it down, which means you can get sealed by Edo Hashirama, which is really, really good. So increases how long they can be invincible by 3 seconds, increases defense, speed, and crit rate of all allies on the same floor, increases their resistances, restores their chakra, makes user invincible, and gives them status immunity, sets off traps. As the effect increases users' accuracy by medium. So basically it gives them a higher chance to hit enemies that have a high evasion rate. So that's pretty good. But a medium chance isn't too great. I believe that's 30%, but still, that's better than nothing. So there is a chance. I believe that Final Valley Naruto has that same effect. There is a chance that he can basically hit you even though you have full evasion. So let's go ahead and check this one out. This one's pretty cool because let me go ahead and take a step back so you guys could see. It shoots it all the way across. And it has a really short cooldown time, and that's the jutsu that has a follow-up on it. So that's really good because it's a very quick follow-up activation as well, and it shoots all the way across the room. So think of like Indra's Amaterasu that goes all the way across the room, kind of like that. That's really, really solid, and I think it's pretty dope to, you know, basically give himself quick invincibility right off the bat. So do I think this Edo Hashirama is worth your Shinos? In my opinion, I do think that we should wait for Sam. I don't think he's bad. He's definitely not bad. I think he's solid and he can be really good if you build him up all the way. Plus, on top of that, if you end up pulling his X ultimate, you can basically get it to level 10 for free just by grounding roundup mission. And at level 10, that's pretty good because at level 8, he gets a huge buff to everything. Cooldown time increases for all enemies if they survive his X ultimate, and he has the cooldown time for all allies on the same floor. So that's pretty good, and it's going to drop down the cooldown time in half. So that's pretty solid, because if you pull his X ultimate from this step up banner right here, you automatically get it at level 5. So Bandai's being really generous with Edo Hashirama. And on top of that, you can get it to level 10 just from grinding roundup mission for free. So honestly, if you like Edo Hashirama, I think he's solid. I think he's going to be pretty decent. Is there better shinobi? Yes, but I don't think he's trash. So in my opinion, I think you should wait for Sam, because remember, last year or last anniversary, we got Edo Madara for the next roundup banner after anniversary, and then we got Hokage Naruto and Kazekage Gaara. So now we got Edo Hashirama. So who's opposite of Hokage Naruto? Wandering Ninja Sasuke and Mama Sakura. That's just a speculation. I don't know yet, bruh. But what I recommend is save your Shinos. Wait till Sam, unless you really, really, really like Edo Hashirama. But in my opinion, save for Sam. Let's do a little bit more testing. See how he performs in Final Room. His kit sounds pretty good on paper, but we also need to see how he performs. So in my opinion, save your Shinos unless you really, 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 really like Edo Hashirama. Save for Sam, and then we can decide after that. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this helped you guys out with all the new updates in the game. And let me know, what do you guys think about Edo Hashi? Did you guys summon? Did you guys get his kit? Are you guys gonna skip? Let me know what y'all think, man. But anyways, thank y'all for watching. Stay swaggy, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.